This boy didn't know about back with another video. Say, man, we got Skip Bayless. He reacting to the Commanders signing Deebo Samuel, and he urging Jerry to do something. Please like, comment, subscribe on the video. Please follow me on my socials. It's gonna be there here somewhere. And let's get into the video, man. So, no, the Commander stole Deebo. Do something, Jerry. That's hilarious.
Jerry Jones, allow me to interrupt the steak you're probably eating right now at Prime 47 in Indianapolis at the Combine to inform you it's happening to us again. I don't know if you care anymore. I don't know if you even notice these things, but your in-division rival, Washington, is now pulling a Philadelphia on you. Washington just went out and stole Deebo Samuel, flat out stole him from San Francisco for a 5th-round pick, Jerry.
bro, he's doing this on his phone as a public service announcement in a Cowboys head. My nigga Skip, I rocks with Skip Bayless, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I rocks with Skip Bayless, bro. The passion he be putting into this shit is crazy.
We'll only have to pay him $17.5 million next year, be the last year of his contract. Maybe they'll give him a new one. But he's going to be playing for a contract next year. He wanted out of San Francisco, and now he's going to be on his best behavior with people he knows and loves in Washington. You're going to have to deal with Deebo Samuel twice a year in Washington with Jaden Daniels. It's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Commanders, Jerry. Don't you see it?
Scary Terry and Deebo, that low-key could be fired. I don't know if Zach Ertz coming back, and I'm not really familiar with the running back situation. I know they get Robinson and Eckler, but as a Cowboys fan, I rock with Skip for calling them out because it's like, damn, Jerry, we do need to do something. Yeah, I done seen you on that TV show with bro from Friday Night Lights, and you done damn near cried, and you done had a good role, and people talking about it. But say that, focus on the football, fam.
They've still got Terry McLaurin, who was obviously their number one and their most dangerous receiver, but you can see what was about to happen. They've got potential free agents in Noah Brown and De'Ami Brown and Zacchaeus. They needed a Deebo. They went and got a Deebo. Adam Peters was the assistant GM to John Lynch in San Francisco when they drafted Deebo in 2019, and they just went and stole him. Anthony Lynn was the assistant head coach in charge of the running backs when Deebo was running wild on you, Jerry, in a playoff game back in 22, and he also was the running back coach in 23. Anthony Lynn is now in Washington. Jerry, do you remember what Deebo did to you in that home playoff game that you were favored in? How many times have we heard this story, this tale of woe?
As a Cowboys fan, I'm sorry, but as a Cowboys fan, it's hard to deal with some of this shit because these Washington guys are people, bro. They are people, fam. So, damn.
For my Dallas Cowboys, our Dallas Cowboys. Remember what Deebo did? You were big favorites at home. Jimmy Garoppolo was the 49er quarterback, and Deebo ran wild in that game. My God. He ran 10 times for 72 yards and a touchdown. He caught 3 more balls for 38 yards. Jerry, Philly did it to us last year. Howie Roseman was the GM of the century last year. They dominated the offseason last year while you said you were all in and you were all time, all out. I don't know what you're doing, Jerry. You've got to do something. This is just the kind of move.
Bro, him patted on the table is crazy.
That'll set the tone for the Commanders to do what the Eagles did to us last year. Remember what Howie did? He won free agency. He won the draft. They went and won the Super Bowl. And guess who they beat in the NFC Championship game to get to the Super Bowl, Jerry? The Commanders. Jaden Daniels was, for stretches, the best quarterback in football this year. He's obviously the offensive rookie of the year. He's just a baby. He'll just get better and better. We're going to have to deal with him twice a year for God knows what, 15, 20.
What he's saying right now is real life facts, though. The Eagles then got better in front of our face. Now the Commanders getting better in front of our face. They got our former coach. They got our former, some of our former players. It's like everybody in our division is doing something outside the Giants, but outside of the Cowboys, man, it's not acceptable. And all right, hey, Skip, really keeping it real though.
20 years with the Commanders. We're going to have to deal with the defending champ, Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know if they'll be quite as good, but they'll be really good. And Jalen Hurts is just the kind of quarterback who can repeat. He won't slack off. He'll work harder than ever. So will Saquon, work harder than ever. Here they come, Jerry. And I'm on record with this. I'm telling you, the more I talk, the more I hear, the more I talk to people who know, Deion Sanders, who you quote unquote looked at as your head coach, biggest bunch of baloney you ever spewed out there. Deion Sanders is going to make it happen. That his son Shedeur, who is the best player in the draft, trust me, Tennessee should fight for Shedeur Sanders, and they're not. Now they're talking about Abdul Carter. It's insanity.
Yeah, Abdul Carter at number 1 is crazy to me. I think Mason Graham better than Abdul Carter.
Deion's going to make it clear, I think, to Tennessee and then to Cleveland that he wants his son to play in New York for the Giants. Just watch it, Jerry. Remember I said this. Shedeur Sanders is going to be a star in your league, and he's going to be a New York football giant in your division. Just remember I said this, Jerry. Just remember that you're now going to have to deal with Jalen Hurts twice a year and Jaden Daniels twice a year, and now Shedeur Sanders twice a year, and you fiddle while your Rome burns to the ground. I don't know. I guess it was somewhat good news this week for the first time.
I ain't scared of Shedeur right now. Not if he goes to the Giants. Not right now. Not yet. But the Eagles shit and the Washington shit real.
Tenure as the owner and operator of the Dallas Cowboys, that you went to Indy, but you did not speak to the media in Indy. You declined numerous opportunities to speak to the media, and your annual group session that you do with the media on your Dallas Cowboy party bus parked there by your hotel, you declined. Stephen Jones talked to the Dallas media a week ago in Dallas, and he used a new phrase. Instead of all in, he said, we're going to be selectively aggressive. I don't know what that means. It probably means that you're going to go all in on signing Micah Parsons and making him the highest paid defensive player ever. That's all I got. And it won't happen until after camp is over. Michael will miss camp, and he'll be out of sorts and out of rhythm and out of whack in September. That's my...
Get rid of Micah Parsons, bro. We should have traded him, bro. Like, I don't think he's all in. That nigga, man, I ain't finna start this shit, bro.
That's my prediction, because that's always the way. That's what you did to CD. So now you've got 3 huge ticket items, Jerry Jones. You've got Dak Prescott as the highest paid player in pro football. You've got CD as the second highest paid receiver. I endorse that. I applaud that one. But now you're going to make Micah Parsons the highest paid defensive player in the history of pro football. That's a bad idea. He's never lived up to that kind of tag, that kind of...
No, facts. Spit skill. Everybody be hating on skill, but he be spitting, bro. I don't care, bro.
Billing, that kind of marquee. He's selectively sensational, and that's not good enough. You're going to be selectively aggressive, and you'll probably only sign him. You got a bunch of free agents, Odigizua and Jordan Lewis. These are key pieces on defense, fairly valuable pieces on defense, but your defense got blown off the field in the first 5 home games, so I don't know. Micah played in, 4 of those, so I don't know if I have any hope there, even so. But think about what the Commanders just did to you, Jerry. They gave Jaden exactly the weapon that he needs opposite McLaurin. And I know that Deebo struggled last year. He was down across the board, career low in stats across the board. He was unhappy. He was knick-knack beat up. He had a calf, and he had a wrist, and he had an oblique, and he had a rib, but nothing substantial, nothing career-threatening. He's not had a knee injury that I'm aware of, not had a shoulder injury I'm aware of, not had an Achilles. So at 29 years of age, he's going to be on his best behavior. He wanted out of San Francisco to get sideways.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't too scared of Deebo, but it's just like everybody getting better and we not getting better. We don't sign no free agents. We don't make no trades. We the Cowboys. Why we can't pull the Lakers sometimes and just get niggas? You know what I'm saying?
With John Lynch going all the way back to 2022, and they should have moved him then, but they didn't. And it got worse and worse last year, and he had the incident with Jake Moody getting on him, and the long snapper then got into it with Deebo. It was just a sad, sorry situation. But I still think he's got 3 or 4 big-time years of football left in him if he's happy, and I think he'll be happier under Adam Peters with Anthony Lynn directly coaching him. Maybe he won't be quite the force at running back, but just watch what Cliff Kingsbury does with him. He'll use him all over the football field. He'll figure out ways. It's exactly what they needed. He is mauler baller. When he's right, he is scary right. His father nicknamed him for Deebo on Friday, the neighborhood bully, because he is the neighborhood bully. So now you got, think of the message that Adam Peters and company just sent to the locker room. We got Deebo. You don't think They're texting on text chains tonight. Commanders back and forth. We got Deebo. Here we go, baby.
We are Deebo. Chill out, Skip.
It's how you do it, Jerry. You got to make moves like this, splash moves, smart moves. That was selectively very aggressive. That was a bullseye. That was a home run. That was a way to go. That was inspired. That's exactly what they needed, and they went and got a real deal receiver. They're not just picking at the edges. We'll see if Brandon Cooks has a little bit left here. He's been on like 17 teams, but let's see if he's got a little bit left as he gets into his 30s. I like Brandon Cooks, but Deebo could have major impact for Washington next year. What are we doing, Jerry? They've already struck the first blow. DeMarcus Lawrence looks like he might retire. I don't know. He could be a free agent. I don't know what we're doing. You got to fight fire with big-time fire. You got to make splash moves. You got to make moves that send new messages to your locker room that you got this. You got their backs. They're going to be on fire in Washington now. We got Deebo along with McLaurin was sensational last year. I mean, he was big time. He looked top five-ish to me last year, and I'm a big CD guy, but CD can only do so much.
McLaurin was cool. But I still rather have a few more wide receivers over him. CD's better than McLaurin, though, for sure.
When he's thrown footballs by Dak Prescott, even CD's mother didn't like Dak Prescott after that all-time embarrassing, humiliating playoff loss to the Packers. What are we doing, Jerry? Now, they got Deebo. They got Jaden. Philly's got Jalen. Philly's got Saquon. Philly's got Howie Roseman.
Bro, look like he finna cry, bro. Chill out, Skill. We good, gang. We good, bro. We not good. We need to make some moves.
And watch this. Shadur's going to have a new neighbor in New York. He's going to be the apple of the Big Apple's eye because he's going to have Malik neighbors in New York. It's just too much, Jerry. I just sat back and shook my head. I've been watching the Combine all day, and I saw you. You did pop up at the Combine. I guess you're trying to lay low because you're just trying to keep your foot out of your mouth. So Steven's going to do most of the speaking now. But I saw you. They showed you up in the box. You're wearing some of my favorite colors, black on black. But for you, it looked like you were on your way to your own funeral. And you know what? Maybe you know that it's time. So pause for just a second. With that steak on your fork.
This nigga Skip is crazy, bro.
Before you put it in mouth, at least you're not putting your foot in your mouth. And think about this. Your division just got even tougher. It's starting to look like you could be the worst team in the NFC East next year.
See, this is where I call cap. We're going to be better than the Giants, bro. And Washington might take a little step back. They overperformed last year, Skip. Don't start that. We gonna be the worst team in the NFC East. I'm not getting with that, bro. Hopefully. Shit.
Jerry Jones. Have a nice dinner.
Bro, Skip is real life crazy. Let's see what the comments got to say. As a Washington fan, I like to thank Skip for contributing to making us all feel warm and fuzzy inside. The last 6 months have been the best for DC since the early 90s, and we know how Dallas fans feel about the last 30 years, so we're enjoying this. Fucking haters, bro. Washington fans and Philly fans are such fucking haters. Y'all never be the Cowboys, bro. I don't care what y'all do. Y'all can win 30 in a row. Y'all still ain't the Cowboys. Y'all niggas is fucking dick rock. Damn, Skip going in. Jerry on his way to his own funeral. Good move by the Jerry doesn't remember anything since 1995. But just say, bro, as a Cowboys fan, y'all gotta relax, bro. Why is it always about us? I'm a Cowboys fan. I don't think about the Eagles. I don't think about the Washington. I don't think about the Giants until we play them. Y'all get off our fucking nuts, bro. I love my Cowboys, but I have a headache ever since I stopped letting the Cowboys get my hopes every year. But I haven't had a headache. Haha, Cowgirls are all in again. As long as Jerry and the boys have been talked about, he's straight. Cowboys equals Groundhog Day 2025. Commanders taking command. I'm gonna get off this shit. But y'all let me know in the comments. Who do y'all think is gonna finish last in the NFC East? Who do y'all think gonna finish first? How good will the Commanders be? And is Dallas in a tough situation. But this your boy Didn't Know Ball. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please like, comment, subscribe. The links will be in the description, and my socials will be up here. I'm following people back. But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this. And damn, my hair is fucking nappy. But this your boy Didn't Know Ball. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can look comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I would never quit.